Hello, Audrey Scully, Purity Natural Healing, and joy is the key. Look at this beautiful light shining from me. How magic is that? Today I'm talking about, well, I'm actually at the one of the Sheffield University residential places, and I have been asked by a fellow therapist if I can come here and do some massaging. So we've got the massage chair here, you can see it, all ready for them, and I'm actually be doing Reiki as well. So I think what I want to say here, sorry, I'm just trying to get this light out of the way, is that it's very, very, very important for students to have treatments like this, because this is actually their exam time. So some of them are finishing their exams, some of them have still got exams to go through. And the beauty of having a treatment like this, and Lynn Butler is in the other room doing reflexology and Indian head massage, is to help them to get them to relax and to calm themselves, to center themselves. It's getting a bit noisy in here now, it's been quiet all day. And to center themselves, and also to get the circulation going, calm the energies down, because especially in their head they'll be like zzz, frying. And also a lot of them get shoulder problems, tension, because of typing all the time. I mean, one woman said she was like typing for 4 hours on the computer. So I've given her some tips on how to have breaks in between and do some little exercises so she's not getting that stiffness or the tension as much. This place is absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I did not know it existed. It's down on West Bar, and it's across from the courts, and very, very well priced as well, apparently. So it's alright, everybody's walking past. I'm being a bit nosy here. So I decided for the newsletter this month is to do a video, because I'm trying to fit something in typing wise, and I just thought, why type when I can video? The other thing I want to talk about is, and some of you will probably have seen it on Facebook. Let me just close this door and it might be a bit quieter. Yeah, some of you are, and if I go towards the light you might see me more. On Facebook I did a Supercharge Your Life challenge, and it was amazing, it was wonderful. I did not expect the feedback that I got, and they wanted me to carry on. They were like, what we're going to do now, because it was on for 5 days. And I did a mini meditation, which always helps, and just to calm you down, just to center you, to ground you, to bring you back in from the frazzle of day-to-day life. Then I did a little self-help technique, and then I did the challenge. And the challenges range from doing something different, to changing your language, to doing what you hate first or dislike first, to rewarding yourself. And what people, the ones that people registered with most was the changing your language. So just being aware of what you're saying and how you're saying things, and also the energy of how you say things. So of course, if we're angry, we say words in a totally different way to what we would say if we were happy. And of course, all words, each word has got its own energy, and the words actually do have an effect on ourselves, but not only on ourselves, on other people. And if we are aware that what we say is hurting other people, and I mean, I'm the world's worst for that, because I say things and to me it's meant as a joke, and I've realised that with some people it's affected them. However, I think that happens to us all, because somebody can say something to me 1 week and I'm fine, and then perhaps a couple of weeks later I'm feeling a bit tender, feeling a bit out of sorts, and those same words will really deeply hurt me. So again, that is, obviously depending on what mood you're in and how you're feeling as to what affects you. words, like I say, have got their own energy. And being mindful of what you're saying and how you're saying it will actually help other people too. One of the words I want to eradicate from the dictionary is the word hard. Hard, unless it means the opposite of soft. But too often we hear, especially in business, you've got to work hard, you've got to work hard, you've got to work hard. And actually, no, you don't, because do you work hard, or is it because you're doing consistent work, because you're working all the time? That is interpreted as hard. So I say I work with ease and flow, because to me, ease and flow is a lot nicer and smoother than working hard. So that I'm changing that. Definitely, that's my mission, change that. And also, one person on the challenge, she was saying she was having a really bad day and she was having one problem after another problem after another problem. And she said, these problems are so challenging. And then she thought, challenging? Wait a minute, I like challenges. So I'll make these problems into challenges. And she did that. And then what she did was that she wrote down the challenges. And then she worked out how she could apply each challenge and sort it out. And that's what she did. And to me, that is amazing. That is amazing, because all she did was change the word problem to challenge. And she made it into a positive, from something she hated to something that she really enjoyed. And then she could tackle each one. And mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. Another lady, she actually started doing that with her children, and she was focusing on what can she do different, say different things to her children. And what they did, they went out, and the youngest daughter's got a teddy bear, a toy, I think it's a teddy bear, and she kept putting it down and walking away and forgetting about it. So her mother, instead of saying like, don't lose your teddy bear, she said, let's keep it close, let's keep it close. So law of attraction, those who know about law of attraction, what your dominant thought is, that is what you're attracting. So if you're focusing on losing your teddy bear, don't lose your teddy bear, don't lose it, you will lose it, you will attract that, because the universe doesn't know the difference between don't and do. So they just focus on lose your teddy bear, and that's what happened. And they did lose the teddy bear. So they eventually found it, and that's when my friend said, let's keep it close. Let's keep your teddy bear close. And the children then started to change their words. So how amazing is that? Get the children at their age to be aware of what they're saying and how they're saying. Because that changes the energy, and that changes the vibrations, because everything's got vibrations. And by doing that, you're raising the vibration, you're raising the energy, you're having a different outcome. You're having a more pleasant outcome, you're having a happier outcome. And so, so that is my message to you, is to think about what words you can change. Think about how you can say something different, especially if you've got children around, because children pick up things so easily, and it's lovely if we can help them at that age to start changing a generation, how a generation will look at what they're saying and how they're saying, and be consciously aware. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope you can apply that yourself. I'm definitely applying that. And when I hear people saying, oh, it's a bad day, it's a hard day, it's a this day, it's a that day, I say, how else could you describe that? How could you describe that in a better way, in an easier way, in a more positive way? And most of them do tell me, they do actually think of other ways. It's interesting, because there's another lady, and she actually spends her days working with animals, so she doesn't have a lot of interaction with humans, and she says it's really hard for her, it's not easy for her to change from the sharp, short instructions, commands for animals. So it's like sit, stay. You know, she can't obviously have a conversation. Well, would you like to come over here and sit down? So from changing from that mindset to actually having a conversation with the owners or with other people she sees, she finds that not a very good transition. However, I think now she will practice it more, and the more you practice something, of course, the easier it gets. Okay, so it's all right, I'm just thinking of what else I can talk about. I hope you're enjoying my newsletters. It's really lovely because I have friends who say, oh yeah, I saw you here, I saw you that, I read this, I read that. I don't even know they're on my newsletters. So it's lovely to know that people are keeping up with or keeping in touch with what I'm doing, and hopefully I'm helping each one in a different way. I'm looking at the numbers, and numbers are significant as well. We had the 8th of August 2018, so when you write it down is 8818, 888, and 8 numerologically wise is the business and success. It's a very powerful number, and of course it's the infinity sign as well. So all these numbers as well have energy and have an effect and have a meaning, and of course science and everything is based on numbers. I'm not very good with adding up. However, I'm changing that. I am amazing at adding up. And one day I will be amazing at adding up. So I hope you're enjoying the summer holidays with your children, if you have them, with your grandchildren, and it won't be long before they're back at school. So enjoy every moment if you can. Try and teach them to change certain words, and let's see if you have fun. And if you do succeed, send me an email or put it on Facebook or text me and tell me what word, because what I want to do is I want to write a book about it. So if I'd love if you have these experiences that some of the people on the Supercharge group had about what happens when you change your words. Can you let me know, and you might end up in a book. Thank you very much. Lovely to be here. I am actually doing I'm going to be doing some webinars. I'm going to get a webinar up, but also I'm doing a fun shop later on in the year, and I'm just organising the dates and everything, and it's going to be in an unusual venue. So keep posted and you'll find out soon. Anybody wanting a treatment or coaching, I am doing, if you're wanting to improve your life, if you're wanting to get rid of burdens or any stresses or strains or traumas that you've had recently or for a long time, message me, give me a ring, let me know. I can help you. Okay. Have a wonderful week. Have a joyful week. Have a joyful month. And I will see you next month. Thank you for listening. Namaste.